So this is a very much a real day in my life. I wake up around 9 in the morning, I make my coffee, I eat my breakfast, I work. It's noon sharp. I work out from home 2 days usually a week, because on the weekends I do some pretty long walks and I go on my run. That's kind of my routine. We're lucky today we have blue in the sky. But I'm gonna do my little Pilates thing, and then I'll take my shower. I take my shower in the middle of the day to like break up the day, and then I eat lunch, and then I'll go back to work. But we'll kind of talk a little bit in between on what I'm thinking of doing. I actually could not sleep last night because I have an idea for a video that I will make. Like by the time this is up, I'll already be making it, editing it, whatever. But just like to share what I think I'd like the direction of this channel to go in, at least for now. That's what happens when you're not paying attention.
I told you. Callie apparently hit on some guy named Jay.
With age, I'm just really a podcast person and I like documentaries. This is how it is now.
Vraiment ridicule. Les acteurs qui sont sur scène jouent mal, c'est nul.
Commence.
All right, I'm fed and worked out and showered and everything. We can chat for a second while I ice my knee. I really stupidly, on the way to Eiffel Tower time, yes, I still take a little loop to go see the Eiffel Tower sparkle every single night. It's like my time to get out of the apartment, to go out for a little walk. I walked right into a pole, like right into a pole. And I'm going to the 1975 on Friday, which will be in this little kind of weekly vlog that I'm making for now. But I am going to the concert Friday, and I'm really determined to beat the barrier because this is going to be their last show for a long time. They said they're gonna go on a hiatus, they're gonna go work on a new album. Like Adam has a kid and he wants to spend time with the kid. Totally get that. While I have the opportunity, I'd love to be at the barrier because I'm a very short person, if you don't already know. And I would just love the experience to be right there in the front, because I know the venue that they're playing at. I have a general admission ticket, so I'm gonna go really early Friday morning, see if they're giving out wristbands for the barrier. If not, I took the day off for it, but I need to be able to like, I'm fine. I worked out on it, it was okay, but like it's just a giant bruise, and if I can heal it before the concert, I'd like to. But we can chat for a second. This is really tiring though, to hold the camera. Like every time I vlog again, I'm like, wow, this is why Aspen Overwood had those arms, because like you're holding the camera the whole time. It sounds like it's not a workout. It's definitely not a workout. I think so, and I can link it. A year ago, I went to a book signing of a YouTuber I love named Damon Dominique, and another YouTuber I watch, or I haven't watched that much YouTube lately. It's kind of like gone in episodes of like I'll watch one person, catch up on what they're up to, and then I go to another person instead of like consuming it on a consistent basis and watching everyone and what everyone's doing all of the time. I have to monitor it a little bit now because social media really screws with me, even YouTube. So I can't just watch like what everyone's doing, especially because I don't know if you guys feel like this, but for me, I feel like YouTube has changed a lot because a lot of the young people that were really big stars 10 years ago, their content has changed. It's not like I'm a single girl living in New York. It's now I have 2 babies and my husband. And while that's fine, the content should evolve with their life, it doesn't align with my life. So I don't have an interest in watching what a lot of those people are doing anymore, which is cool. But like, again, I have to monitor what I watch because it will make me feel behind, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so I went to meet this YouTuber last year, and she met me and she said, you know, you really have a voice for a podcast. And I've heard that from friends, I've heard that from strangers, and I've always thought, maybe I speak too, because I've had hate comments on like TikTok videos. You speak too fast, why don't you speak faster? And it's true, I do speak fast. I'm the daughter of a New Yorker. I grew up predominantly in the Washington, D.C. area. I speak fast, but I think I also speak well. And I think whether some of the people that hate commented on my Taylor Swift TikTok video would want to admit it or not, I think I had such a high audience retention because I think the way that I speak is intriguing. I think that I speak well. I have a good vocabulary. I think I get people thinking. And even though YouTube is very much about showing, want to tell. I'm a writer. That's what I want to do. So a video idea that I am going to do is I want to do a very podcast-esque style video divulging my 9-year friendship that I had. And it's going to be done in a very tasteful way. It's not going to be done as hate or revenge in any way. I think of her more days than not, and I still really care for her even though we're not friends anymore. We don't speak. But it just reminds me of J-Lo and Ben, like that Ben asked J-Lo, do you really want to do this? Do you want to make our relationship public? And J-Lo wanted to tell her story and she goes, baby, I don't know how else to do it. That's how I feel. That's very much how I feel. Even I've gotten a lot of hate and a lot of fear of being so open, which in my mind is not even being open because I've never shared the actual stories of what I've been through. Just gritty details of how I feel about it. I don't want it to be hate, and it's not going to be hate. I'm going to do it in a very careful, thoughtful manner, but I want to start sharing my stories, and I want to start opening up conversations that I don't see open on the internet because times have changed and everything is just done so differently now. I really want to take a crack at it, and I couldn't fall asleep last night because I was starting to think of the different lines and things that I would say to instill some of these conversations, and it got me really excited. So I think that's gonna be a big video back. I'll do that. And then my mom's coming. There will be some like Monte Carlo Paris vlogs with my mom, and then we'll see like where we are in late March and early April and how I'm feeling about what I want to do. But for now, that's the direction I'm thinking of. I think I'm gonna start think of like my voiceovers, but much more blunt. I won't be as vague. I won't try and be as artistic. I want to do a very podcast-esque style thing. And the first one that I think of that I think is so important, very overshadowed, is I want to do this one on friendships. And there are like 2 main friendships that I would talk about on that one, and I just got really excited about it. So that is definitely what I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to work now, and we'll see what the rest of this week, what it brings. It's Wednesday. There's a massive group chat going on of girls also going to the 1975 on Friday, and I thought, would like try to make some friends. I think that's a good basis for a friendship. And then my friend from high school, look how beautiful it is outside today. Like, I'm so ready for spring. Look at this gorgeousness. Then my friend from high school is in Turkey right now, and she wants to call it lunch because the time difference is closer. So we'll do that while I'm cooking lunch. 5:54 a.m. They started queuing at 5:30. I'm trying to stop because I don't want to walk there in the dark. They were at 64 1 in the morning, so it's kind of close. I'll let you know when I get back. So the update is I did get barricade. It's not gonna be front because I was number 99, but I'm gonna be, in the first 2-3 rows, so it should be fun. Gonna take a nap. I ate, trying to hydrate because once I'm in there's gonna be no water, no bathroom, no nothing. So yeah, try and film a little bit, but I do just want to enjoy this experience because I probably will never be front row for a concert like this. Oh gosh, again. All right, it's 3:47. I have concert attire on, watching Sunny with a Chance. And yeah, here we go. I'll film like a tiny little bit, but other than that, I really want to try and just enjoy this. I was actually talking to the girls in line. So I've been front row. It was for Demi Lovato actually 10 years ago when I was 15. And I actually touched her jacket. It was a huge starstruck moment. Didn't have a smartphone then. And then also, I was actually pit for 1989 for Taylor Swift this summer. I turned 17. Also didn't have a smartphone. And I remember those things very vividly even though I didn't have a smartphone. And stuff like the 1975, there are always going to be clips online of the front row there. So I really want to try and enjoy this time because this is like so rare, such a cool opportunity. So yeah, feels spring is on the cusp. Going. So I'm just going to voice over here my experience being in the first 3 rows for anybody who's interested or anybody who wants to be in the first 3 rows for a 1975 concert. So as you can see, if you watch the rest of the video, I checked the queue on Twitter because I didn't want to camp out overnight. So I ended up going at 7 in the morning the next morning, like the day of the concert, instead of everyone else who started queuing 24 hours the day before the concert, meaning everyone started queuing February 29th early in the morning. I didn't want to do that. So I just watched the queue. It was at 93 or so when I was leaving my apartment at 6 in the morning. Waited in line for 2 hours, got my wristband, went home for a few hours, slept, ate, did whatever I needed to do, hydrate, because once you get here, there's no water, there's no bathroom, there's no nothing. Did all of that, and when we got back, they told us to come back at 5:30. Got in line, we stood in line outside for another hour and a half in the cold, in the rain, and then they didn't really honor our numbers. Once we got in, it was just a free-for-all running for how close you could get to the stage. I'm really glad that I did this once. I don't feel the insane need to do it a second time, and here's why. Luckily, I've already seen this show 2 times before, as documented elsewhere on my YouTube channel or on TikTok or whatever. So I've seen the show from a bird's eye view, saw the stage setup, seen the theatrical performance, what Maddie's intent was, what the band's intent was with doing the whole show. So this was really about just trying to be as close to Maddie Healy and the band as I possibly could. Because I'm so short, I'm under 5 feet, it was very hard for me. So there were times where I felt like I couldn't enjoy the concert because I was too preoccupied with trying to see with what was going on. Oftentimes I could look to the side and someone was filming Maddie up close and I could see through their screen, but I don't really want to be going to a concert to look at someone else's phone screen. As you could kind of see in these clips, that's what I mean. Like, I'd look to the right and there'd be Maddie, but I wouldn't be able to see unless I was putting my phone way up ahead. So what I'm filming here, I actually could not see because I'm too short. I had to be lifting my phone above everybody else so that I could see what was going on. I enjoyed being that close to them. The only thing about this part of the leg, and I completely understand, is, and I talked to someone else about this, I could feel that they were tired. I could feel that it felt a little mechanical, like a little bit like they were going through the motions. Doesn't mean the music's not great, doesn't mean they're not still my favorite band. They're tired, and I could feel it. Still really glad that I went, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the concert clips, because I did end up taking a few because I realized this was my chance to get some up-close videos, and on TikTok I actually posted a lot of really great clips that I got, and I can't believe that I took them with my own phone. But yeah, enjoy the rest of these clips, and if you have any questions about queuing or trying to get a wristband, I am more than happy to answer. And yeah, enjoy.
The 1975.
It's Sunday afternoon now. I went early this morning, well, early, 11 in the morning. Early now that I live here, be late in DC. But I met for coffee with another girl, like from a Facebook group. Didn't go very well, we didn't vibe. It's okay, that's kind of how it goes. And now I'm just gonna chill at home. It's like 2 in the afternoon, I'm gonna meal prep and edit this vlog and upload it and just start cleaning up, getting ready for my mom to come next week. So hope you guys like this, kind of a glimpse of what's been up, and I will start filming, you know, other stuff soon, and I'll see you later, so stay tuned.